dear viewers, I'm Masood Khan. Welcome you to watch Branding Bangladesh. Branding Bangladesh is a show where you talk about Bangladesh's development. In different sectors, Bangladesh is moving ahead. As you know, especially in different sectors like RMG, ready-made garments, Bangladesh is heading towards. And also in medicine export, Bangladesh is doing pretty good. And especially about the country inside development, the infrastructure development, Bangladesh is doing fantastic, miracle development, you see. Over the years, few years you have seen, the whole Bangladesh is a development model like followed by many different countries. And ICT is one of the important sector, especially the rate of corruption is coming down drastically. This is because of the ICT. And in different sector, Bangladesh is moving ahead. So in that respect, today we have invited the Ambassador of Palestine. Hello, Excellency. Welcome to Branding Bangladesh. So,
thank you.
MyTv.
Pleasure to be with you.
You know, Palestine is a beautiful country, and its tourism beauty is awesome. So can you take a look on the screen about the tourism beauty of Palestine? It's wonderful, fabulous. So how do you feel about Bangladesh?
I feel at home in Bangladesh, a feeling that I always say and feel proud of. I feel between my people, between my brothers and between my sister. I never felt a stranger since the day I came here. And that is due to the strong historical relation that we have between our two countries and our two people, and our leaders as well. Bangladesh people have given a lot to my people, Palestine, sacrificed a lot for the Palestinian also, including paying heavy price, like fighting side by side with the Palestinian, and 47 people died for the sake of Palestine. So they have paid the heaviest price, and that is something deserve our respect and our appreciation.
You know, we have seen yesterday, you met our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. You have shown your fullest support to our current government. As you know that this government has got landslide victory this election 2018. So if you could say something about meeting with the Honorable Prime Minister yesterday.
It was really great honor for us as the ambassador of the Islamic countries, member of the OIC country. We have agreed to go collectively to congratulate the Honorable Prime Minister for the unprecedented success or victory. And I think this victory did not come from nothing. There is a reason for it. And the reason is very clear and very obvious, that this is a kind of full trust of the people of Bangladesh and faith in the leadership, wisdom, dynamic leadership of Sheikh Hasina. And not, of course, as a daughter of the founder of this country and the father of the nation, the great man, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, play important role in this issue, but that was not enough for Sheikh Hasina to get this victory. Sheikh Hasina worked for the last 10 years hard enough
so true,
so she can deserve the trust of the people of Bangladesh.
you so much, Your Excellency.
This is the belief of everybody who monitor the situation in Bangladesh, whether he likes or doesn't like the result. It's a fact. We cannot deny it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, the Rohingya issue is one of the very important issue for Bangladesh. Around 10,000 or 11,000 people took shelter here in Bangladesh, and our Honorable Prime Minister has dare enough to give them shelter. Country like Bangladesh, as you said, that 55,000 kilometers is not very big land, and we have around 160 or 70 million people. Despite having this big population here in Bangladesh, our Prime Minister has a courage to give shelter those around 10,000 people or 11,000 people. And as a Muslim brother, you showed your big support. So if you could say something about.
Yeah, for the Prime Minister giving shelter to the people, that's not something strange on a person like the Prime Minister, brought up in an atmosphere and environment, her father and her mother, people who work, you know, who work really faithfully for the good of the country. So this kind of environment will give always a space in the heart of these people who live in this environment for others, especially when it comes to humanitarian issue. And this is a humanitarian issue actually. And I think what the Prime Minister has done is something not recognized by me as a Palestinian, but recognized as the whole world. Sure. As the whole world, they recognize that the tremendous work she have done for these people is very well appreciated. And that is something that I think she doesn't want credit from us for that. I think her credit is with her God.
And you know that she has been given a title for that, Daughter of Humanity.
Of course.
You know.
She deserved it. She deserved it, absolutely. She deserved that. And this issue, I think, we as a Muslim nations, we have to do something about it. We cannot just leave all this burden to be on the shoulder of the Prime Minister or the shoulder of Bangladesh. That is not fair at all. This is about 1.1 million population. It's not a small number of people.
So true.
And they're living in a difficult situation and difficult circumstances. So it is not enough for nations to come and just donate some money and medicine and food. That's not enough at all.
True.
Because that can stay forever like that. And this will not give any help to those people. What about the future of the children of this Rohingya?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Excellency. To dear viewers, we are talking about different issue with Ambassador of Palestine. We're taking a short break. Coming back soon. Hello, dear viewers. Again, we welcome you to watch Branding Bangladesh. We are talking to the Ambassador of Palestine, His Excellency Yusuf Ramadan. Well, Excellency, we have talked to different issues. Now the issue is very important, called tourism. Tourism is a very, very important issue. And Bangladesh has got a wonderful sea beach, the largest sea beach in the world, Cox's Bazar. And you have Sundarban, we have Rangamati, and hill tracks, so many beautiful places we have in Bangladesh. So have you visited so far any tourist site in Bangladesh?
I did visit Cox's Bazar and visited Sylhet. Sylhet also is a beautiful place to be, very nice area. But I think tourism, you need to make an advertisement for that. You need to introduce your product to the world.
True.
And only in this way you are able to get foreign tourists to come to your country. There is a lot of country, they are living in tourism. Tourism is a great income. It's a very big income for any country. And that's why it's worth to invest in tourism. It's worth to make propaganda in tourism, to make a good advertisement in tourism. It is very important. Advertisement is the most important thing for tourism. And with the extra service, the service should be also, some certain amendment should be done, more qualified on the service, hotel services and transportation services and so on. I think people would love to come and
Our
see
government
new
is
country.
trying their hard to develop, our tourism industry quite a lot. So my question is, we have a strong fascination about Palestine because this is a Muslim country, brotherly country, and lots of people would like to visit, Palestine. If you could tell something about your country.
Oh yes, that's we say you put your finger on the wound,
Yeah.
on the right place. Palestine we do two things in Palestine: tourism and agriculture. Only we don't have oil in the country or any
Yeah.
other mineral resource.
Only agriculture and tourism.
Agriculture and tourism. The problem is after the occupation of our territory, when any visitor wants to come to visit Palestine, it's not we who issue the visa or the permit to enter Palestine, it's the occupying power, Israeli, do that.
Mhm.
And normally they don't want our economy to mount, so normally in most of the cases, they do not allow. Although we have something magnificent that other country doesn't have. We have the holiest place for the Christian
Yeah.
is where Jesus Christ was born. So it is their Kaaba.
Yeah.
It's the Kaaba of the Christian.
Christian.
Palestine
Yes,
or
yes.
Bethlehem and Jerusalem is the Kaaba
Correct.
for them. And it is also our first Qibla. Our first Qibla is Jerusalem. So all the Muslim people and the Christian people around the world, they want to come to visit,
Palestine.
pilgrim for the Christian and to make the praying in Masjid al-Aqsa for the Muslim. So imagine that we have an opportunity. I think we can be the richest country, the most developed country, the most prosperous country in the
Absolutely.
world.
Absolutely.
The problem is you cannot ask people to come unless if you provide them at least with security and with safe passage.
If you could tell something about the cultural cooperation.
Culture cooperation is very important things which
Yes.
bound the people together. And especially we have a lot of things in common as a Muslim nation.
Yeah.
A lot of things in common. We have the same book, we read the same book, we believe in the same God, we believe in the same Prophet. We have all the same values.
True.
And we have almost very close culture. So the things which connect us as a Muslim nation is much, much more than the things which separate us. A few
Sure.
things might separate us, small interest here and there,
Yeah.
but otherwise, in general, we have a lot of things, a lot of value which
Correct.
connect us together. And that we have to really work hard on that in order to build bridges between our countries and your country.
OIC, this is an organization. There are some like, European organization, the EU. They could function so quickly, but OIC could not function the way they should have, actually.
Yeah, that's a very good question
Yeah.
and very difficult one too. But there is, first of all, from the economic point of view, there is a big gap within the OIC countries. Some are very, very rich and some are very, very poor. So the gap is too high. This is one reason.
Yeah.
But that does not justify why we cannot be more
United
close
or
and
so.
one united. For the European, they started with the rich country and then they included the East European later on. And they are less than the Muslim country. I think there is many obstacle facing the Muslim Ummah. One of the obstacle is the interference of the foreign policy into our policy,
Excellency, I have
integrated
to,
policy.
very humbly, I have to stop here because I have to take a short break and coming back soon. So dear viewers, we are taking a short break. Welcome you to watch Branding Bangladesh. We are talking to the Ambassador of Palestine, His Excellency Yusuf Ramadan. Yes, Excellency, we are talking about the OIC issue.
Oh, I see. There is many ways that we can do cooperation as a Muslim nation. There is a lot of things, as I said, we have in common, a lot of things in common. We can really help each other in different and various fields.
Yeah.
If we have the will to do that, that's a very important thing. that we should have the will. I think as a people, we all have the will, as a normal people. But it should go up to, if we talk about leadership-wise, does our leaders in general, do they have the same will to do the same thing? If their decisions are purely independent decision, independent political decision, I think why not? Why not? This is the desire of the people.
Absolutely.
This is the dream of the people. Why not to fulfill the desire and the dream of the people? And it's the benefit of everybody. It's the benefit of all the countries. What you don't have, I can provide you, and what I don't have, you can provide me.
We can complement each other. Yes,
exactly.
Yes,
That's what exactly I mean. And we are able. We have everything. Everything you name it, we have it.
Yes, we have.
Brains, we have good brains. We have intellectual people. We have brilliant people.
So true.
We have good leaderships. So only we need a strong will and determination to do that, and to avoid or to struggle for the foreign interference in our policy.
As you know that I told you that 160 or 70 million people, out of those people, 45% people are young people here in Bangladesh. Do you have any kind of remarks for our young people of Bangladesh?
First of all, this is the biggest asset that you have.
Absolutely.
It's absolutely, in all aspects, it is the biggest and the best assets that you have. Better than all the mineral resources that you can ever have, or any other resources. It's better than everything. I think with those people, with each and every individual, everyone can represent a bridge for his brother to reach to the right destination and to the target.
Yes.
And you have a very skillful people, not only just normal. You have very skillful people. I've seen them working in different countries in the world. Bengali are very skillful people. And if they have the motive, they can work very well. And the result will be extraordinary in all fields. So what I wanted to say to our children or young children, since I am...
Young children or young men.
Young man and women, especially women in your country.
Yes.
They have a very strong determination and will, and I've said that several times. Extremely good will and good determination, and very, very hard working people.
Another question is very important. That is our people of Bangladesh. They love Palestine so much. In dangerous period, they have extended their support to our Palestinian brothers and sisters. So, do you have any kind of remarks for the people of Bangladesh from your government and as an ambassador?
As an individual Palestinian, I cannot find the words to express my feeling toward the people of Bangladesh related to the support of Palestine. Really, I cannot find the right words. Words are unable to explain my feeling. I just wanted to say that we will never forget the support that you have given us from the day of independence of your country. And that will be recorded in the history of Palestine forever. And it will be always in the heart of every Palestinian man, woman, child. We will never forget you. And we hope that when we get our independence, we will be able to repay you. And that we will do.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Excellency. Another question is, you have seen MyTv. This television is almost a decade born in here in Dhaka. So we have many television channels here in Bangladesh, and you have seen already. So what is your impression or remarks about MyTv? If you could tell something about MyTv.
Your program is extremely good program.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have a very stylish decoration, which is really perfect. And I just wanted to give a small advice for you and for other people.
Sure.
We as a foreigner in your country, since Bangladesh, Bengali language is a local language, is not an international language. So you won't find a Bengali, non-Bengali who speaks Bangla.
True.
So we try to look for we want to see the news, for example, watch the news. So we just follow the pictures because it's mostly spoken in Bangla. It's only once or twice a day. We have short period of time in English, for example. So I hope that this will increase, the English language will be increased
Yeah,
in
MyTv has
your
got one
TV
English
show.
news at 6 p.m.
Yes, that's the problem. But sometimes if you're busy
Yeah,
at
it's small,
6, so
yes,
it's
correct. I
you
do
lose.
agree
And
with
it
you.
is very important for us. Newspaper
I
is
do
not
agree.
enough, because the newspaper, they carry everything what happened in the day, and then they give it to
Absolutely.
you the second day. But we want to see the breaking news. You want to see the latest news.
Excellency.
Even the discussion which takes place.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It should be in English. Partly should be in English.
Thank
And maybe
you.
in Arabic also. You have many people speak Arabic in your country.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
So, and we will be able to help
Absolutely.
you in this connection if you
There
need.
must be a television, global standard television here in Bangladesh. That is very true, because I come across a number of ambassadors like you, and similar sentiment they have. And I can assure you that we are going to establish one truly international standard television where you can see English news, English talk show and all that. Very soon it's coming up.
It would be great.
Thank you very much. We take your very important remarks, Excellency. And I'm sure I'll be trying to talk to our Information Minister as well as to our government. I'll convey this message.
I wish you will.
Thank you very much, Excellency. So, dear viewers, I wish, thank you very much for watching this show. Again, we welcome you to watch Branding Bangladesh. Thank you so much.